Hello and welcome back to Speed Build Sunday. Today we are building what I have called a cute pink house. I don't really know what my intentions were with this. Basically, I've been playing a rags to riches challenge on my Twitch channel, and I had this like little tiny pink house because when you play that challenge, you start out with 0 simoleons and slowly try and make some more money. So I had my sim stealing things for money. She had the kleptomaniac trait. I had her gardening a little bit, slowly but surely trying to build up some cash because we had none. So we had like a little itty bitty tiny house for the longest time, but I just kept saving and saving and saving, and then eventually we had like 50k we were sitting on to go and build a house with. I must admit that most of that was from stealing computers. I don't know if you knew this, but the kleptomaniac trait, once you get good at it, is very lucrative. Like, once you have the ability to steal computers, you're set. Because in the beginning with that trait, your sim can only steal like little things, like a clock or a lamp or, you know, like a poster on the wall. And then as you get your mischief skill up, you can slowly start stealing better things like expensive paintings or expensive lamps or like knight statues from the Goth family's hallway or like 10,000 simoleon computers from the Spencer Kim Lewis household. And then you're rich. And that's how I got rich in this series. So I'm building like a new pink little cozy beach house almost, kind of like a beach cottage I was going for. I realized though that this house, you know how I'm telling you that it's for a kleptomaniac sim? This is like my evil sim who steals things for money, and she's got this cutesy little pink cottage on the beach. But I think it turned out pretty cute. She also has a toddler. Now, just for some context, because you'll see the toddler's bedroom in my cow plant, I used to have a husband, then I had a cow plant, and then I no longer had a husband, if you understand what I'm saying. So anyway, the baby had a dad, but he's no longer with us because I let my cow plant eat him. So that's the backstory of this household. Really cute, beautiful family, beautiful love story, you know? I think it turned out really nicely. Now, I also built this a long time ago. I built this like right after the new kits came out, so I wanted to use the country kitchen kit. So I was like really inspired by that with this house. So I kind of built the whole thing based on just how I wanted the kitchen to look, and also wanting to use a pink metal roof. So that was my inspiration. And like I said, I'm kind of proud of it. It's on the gallery if you want to download it. I don't think I used that many packs, but I don't remember. I built this a while ago. I've been sitting on this one for a bit. I have so many speed builds like backlogged because I just build so much on stream that I've got like a whole folder of builds that I could post on YouTube. Okay, speaking of streams, I have some tea to spill about like recent events. Basically, a couple days ago, I posted a video explaining like the K1 visa process because my boyfriend, fiance, Dan, and I have been in the process of getting him a visa to move here for like over a year now. And so I don't really talk about it a ton on YouTube until this week. And I've been planning on making this video explaining like how it all works as soon as I actually had news about it for a long time, because we applied way back in February of 2020, but then like there was no news, you know, for like a year. So I wasn't going to come on here and be like, hello everybody, here's the update that there is no update. So I kind of just didn't talk about it much on YouTube because for the most part, I just do like Sims challenges. You know, it's kind of hard to like bring up that in like the rags to riches challenge or like my Sims build challenge. Like, I'm not gonna be like, hey, by the way, everybody, here's my visa situation in those videos. So I just didn't talk about it a lot on YouTube, kind of by accident. But obviously for like a year, I talk about it like every day on Twitch because it's easier to just talk about like life things when you're just streaming for like 3 hours every day. You can just get into stuff more like that. So I kind of didn't realize that I hadn't like announced it on YouTube and that most people didn't know, because in my mind this is like old news. You know, we applied for the visa over a year ago. By the time he gets here, it's gonna be like a year and a half ago. So when I made that video to post like explaining how the visa process works, I mostly meant it as just like a, hey, I get a lot of questions about this, here's the situation, here's how it works, here's the timeline to expect. You know, I didn't really intend for it to be like an engagement announcement, although I suppose I understand that it is that because most of you didn't know. So yesterday when I posted the video, I was like, wait a minute. All of a sudden I'm getting like congratulations tweets and like everybody's freaking out, and I mean it makes sense, but I honestly had like kind of forgotten that most people didn't know, because it wasn't like I was keeping it a secret. You know, I just didn't talk about it on YouTube. And so the vast majority of my audience only watches me on YouTube and just didn't know about it. So suddenly I had like opened this can of worms that I sort of didn't realize I don't know. It was kind of fun, but I was a little bit overwhelmed yesterday because I like unintentionally made an engagement engagement announcement, because obviously we applied for a fiance visa over a year ago. We've been like engaged for like a year, you know, but I don't have like a ring or engagement photos to post on Instagram. Like I haven't seen Dan in so long because of the pandemic. Like I don't have any of like the fun stuff that comes with this. And so in my mind, I like haven't announced it yet. Like I still want to like announce it like that. Like I still want to get like cute photos and post them on Instagram. I just haven't seen Dan in so long that I can't. And so I don't know. I just wasn't expecting yesterday to be like an announcement video, but it is, and it was. So that's exciting. I'll link that video down below if you want to watch it. Like I said, Dan and I applied for the visa a long time ago so that he could move here, and you know, it's been a very long nightmare process, but he finally has an interview date so he can come here in the next few months, which is exciting. But anyway, back to the build. This house is really cute. I think it turned out nicely. And also, I just remembered it's Easter this weekend, and I built on Easter a few years ago, like the first Easter that I had a YouTube channel, I decided to start building like cute little pink houses on Easter. I think this is like the fourth one that I've done and posted on Easter. It just works out that way for some reason. Like I decided to make a cute little spring seeming house and post it on Easter. I'm not even religious. I don't like celebrate Easter really, but I keep making cute pink houses to post. This is one of them. Although I didn't even build this intending to post it this weekend. It just kind of worked out that way. And obviously Easter is always on a Sunday and a speed build Sunday. So it just, here we are. This weekend, I'm gonna help my parents a little bit on Sunday. I'm gonna make bread is my plan. And maybe a cauliflower dish. So that's exciting stuff. We're not, like I said, we don't really celebrate Easter properly. I'm not like religious, but my mom and I, we are the type to take any chance to make a fancy meal and fancy dessert, you know? Like I like holidays for that reason. I'm not like a super religious person. I don't like think about things like Valentine's Day. I don't really care about Valentine's Day, but I like a chance to make a cute dessert. Like I'll bake cookies, you know, let's make a fun dinner and bake cookies. Like this year on Valentine's Day, Dan and I, obviously we're long distance right now because there's a pandemic. And on Valentine's Day this year, we FaceTimed each other and made homemade pizza at the same time and then watched movies on Discord. So it's not that different. We do that most days, to be honest with you, although pizza was kind of fun. That was different and exciting. But like, you know, you can't really celebrate Valentine's Day anyway right now, but I'll take an excuse to like do something fun. I don't really care about the holiday, but it's like, oh, a chance to make a fun dinner? I'll take it, you know? Like I will take any opportunity to do that. I am down. I also just like to bake. So when I can make like pizza dough or like bread, I get excited about a chance to do that. And also for the most part, like when I get to make bread for like a holiday, it's that I get to see my parents and that people can actually eat the bread that I made instead of just me, because it's just more fun that way. For some reason, people think bread is really impressive. It's not hard to make bread. I'm also not that good at making bread. Like I'm fine. Like I mean, I do it a lot, but like I'm not like an expert, you know? But people think it's so impressive. When you're like, I'm gonna make bread this weekend. Like I'm gonna make homemade bread. They're like, whoa, oh, bread? Oh my God. And you're like, yeah, bread. Even though it's like not hard, it takes a while because it has to rise for a long time, but otherwise it's not like it's a difficult process really. But I like to feel like I'm special even if I'm not. So again, I will take any excuse to do that. I will take any chance to be special. One other quick life update though, I'm sorry. I know I use speed builds as a chance to just talk at you. This is like my mini podcast where I can just get things off my chest, you know? I just come on my speed build and I just say things. But my mom got her first vaccine dose on Friday and I'm eligible starting tomorrow. Me and Brett are my brother. So I don't mean to brag, but I don't know when I can get an appointment, to be honest, because Florida's making everyone 18 plus eligible tomorrow, and so like everyone's eligible tomorrow, literally everybody. So I don't know how easily to get an appointment, but I'm gonna try. Like I'm gonna check constantly for an appointment to open up, and hopefully I can get one soon. I literally cannot wait to be vaccinated. Give me the vaccine. Stab me in the arm. I don't mind, please. And Brett is 16, my brother is 16, but they can get the Pfizer vaccine, so we're gonna try and find him one as well. My sister's too young, but she'll be 16 in July, so as soon as my whole family is vaccinated, it's just a big relief off my shoulders, you know? My dad's been vaccinated for a couple months now, but he was high risk, which is a bigger relief, honestly. But anyway, fingers crossed that you can all get the vaccine soon too. I know it's a very big relief to finally have that. No, one more update. Oh my God, who am I kidding? TikTok, I'm back on TikTok. I know I mentioned last Sunday that I had been unbanned on TikTok. Well, that I had submitted my appeal process to be unbanned on TikTok. If you didn't know, I got banned from TikTok for like 3 weeks for being under 13, but they didn't tell me why I got banned from TikTok until last week when they were like, sorry, we thought that you were under 13. Prove that you're not and we can let you have your account back. So I sent them my ID and stuff. And I recorded that before I was actually back. Like I recorded that the day that I submitted my ID to them. And then they finally reinstated my TikTok account. So I've decided to start posting on TikTok. That's my life update for you, is that I'm back and I'm posting on TikTok. I am not 12. And hopefully I don't get banned again. I also joined the Creator Fund, not because I want money from TikTok. I don't think people make a lot of money on TikTok, but I joined it because you have to prove you're 18 to be in the Creator Fund. Like you just submit your ID and get like approved to join. And I just wanted extra reassurance that they know I'm not 12. So I was like, yes, take my ID. I gave them my passport for that and my driver's license for the other one. So they have 2 forms of ID proving I'm not 12. So I better not get banned again. But I joined the TikTok Creator Fund this week. I haven't made any money on TikTok yet, but I'll keep you posted. I think that people make like actually $0 on TikTok though. Like I'm pretty sure I'll make like maybe $10. I'm not trying to get rich on TikTok, but I am really curious how it works. Like I don't know really how much money people make on TikTok, and I'm like kind of fascinated by it. So I'll keep you updated because I know that if I were you, I'd want to know. So I'll let you know. If you want to follow me, my name's just lilsimsie on there. I don't have like a wacky username. I'm lilsimsie everywhere. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, same name. YouTube. If you didn't know, the channel you're watching right now is youtube.com/lilsimsie. Feel free to subscribe if you'd like. I'm quite fun. Sorry, I have one more life update. I keep thinking of things to update you on. So the last thing that I have to say about myself, I think, is that my grandmas had their birthday last weekend. Both my grandmas on my mom's side and dad's side have the same birthday, just different years. And so my mom's mom turned 90 on March 27th, and my dad's mom turned 85, which is quite fun. Kind of a big birthday milestone. I bought them both these books from New York Times that you can buy. The New York Times sells these like birthday presents, basically, where you can get them to print out the front page headline from someone's birthday for every year of their life. And so both of their books are actually the exact same, except my dad's mom has less pages. But it has like the front page of the New York Times for every year of their entire life on their birthday, which is super cool, especially for like a milestone birthday like that, where my grandma turned 90 and she has this book of 90 years of her life. And it's really fun to look through because it starts off like back in 1931, and it was like little tiny print, no pictures, and then it starts to be black and white pictures, and then they're bigger pictures, and then it's color pictures in like 2005 finally. And it's just kind of fun to see the newspaper change and like the news from back in like the 40s, the headlines. It's exciting. It was kind of expensive, but I think it was worth it because I heard they loved it, so I think it worked out pretty well. And like when they came to me, they shipped here first. I had a lot of fun looking through them. Like I really enjoyed that. It's a shame they have the same birthday because the books are the exact same. Like I didn't get to have 2 different ones to look through because they were the exact same pages, just, you know, one has a few less. And the other funny thing is the last page was from March of 2020, right? The end of March 2020, which is like right in the beginning of the pandemic. And the headline was like, COVID cases surge, with a big picture of like doctors in masks and all this get up. And it's really scary because the book just ends. Like it's like COVID cases on the rise. Done. It's like the world ended at the end of the book. There's no more pages. Oh, it's not good, but that's okay. The world hasn't ended yet. It just looks like it did back in the end of the book. So anyway, in the house, we finally furnished the whole downstairs. We're working on the upstairs a little bit now. This house has a couple silly features in it. One, the toddler room, you know, obviously is there. It also has a very tiny window and only one window, which kind of sucks, but that's not my fault or my problem. The kid will get over it. Who needs windows? Not them. It also has a little tiny cat room, which you might have seen on the side of the house there. It has the litter box in it, and it's only accessible through a little tiny cat door. I don't know why I did that. I just liked it. In fact, it's not just a litter box. It actually has a toddler potty as well. I don't know if you knew this, but in The Sims, toddlers can walk through doggy doors. And so that little potty room has the litter box and the toddler potty, and only the cat and the toddler can get in there. And, you know, I probably shouldn't do that because then the parent can't clean out the litter box or the potty, but that's not my problem. You know, like they'll be fine with their poopy potties. Who needs them to be cleaned? Not us. And I just like that only the toddler can get in there. It makes me laugh. So I kept it like that. Now, if you were to download this house, you might not keep that, you know, you might change it. And that's up to you. I'm not here to judge. I just thought it was funny. so I decided to keep it that way. See, we do a lot of fun things on my streams. We play a lot of The Sims. There's a lot of chaotic, silly moments like this one where we stick toddlers in closets with dog doors only to get into them. When you say it like that, it sounds so bad. Anyway, it's quite fun. And I think we're pretty much done with the build here now. So let's go ahead and jump into the game and give you a quick tour. So the house replaces this lot, the Bedlington Boathouse 20 by 20 lot in Brindleton Bay. Easy dodge move objects on. Okay, 63,000 simoleons. It's a bit expensive and it uses a couple packs. It also seems that some people are mad that it's not a cottage, it's too big. And also there's a cow plant. That's not my problem. I like the cow plant. You can just delete it. I think there's worse things. There's a toddler closet. Okay. Anyway, this is the house. I think it's a little bit funky, like with the roof line, so I kind of liked that about it. Also has a massive wraparound porch with like some little rocking chairs and, you know, the cow plant. I liked the little backyard. I didn't want to put a full fence because I wanted to like embrace the view, you know? Well, I didn't want to like stick a fence back here when you have all this view to look at. So I kept the patio open. When you first walk inside, it's like a small living and dining area. There's like a little entry that takes you into the bathroom downstairs. Of course, we do have a bathtub, so you can in fact bathe your toddler. I got to use a bunch of pink furniture that I never get to use, so I was pretty excited about that. Obviously the cat has a cat tree, don't worry. There's like a little hallway into the parents' room. Also a couple photos of my Sims. There's my cat, there's my cow plant. There's me and my dead husband. You can delete those if you download the house, don't worry. I don't mind. This is the kitchen. I loved this. I love the country kitchen kit so much. It's so cute. Also, this table obviously isn't functional. I tried to make it like a pretend island. So these bar stools, your sim can't sit in them, obviously. It's not snapped. But I just thought it looked kind of cute, so I kept it there. It's not really an island. I just, you know, in real life you could use it. You just can't quite use it in The Sims. Upstairs, we have a little hallway with a desk. I did indeed steal this computer from the Spencer Kim Lewis family, as you can see. Here's that toddler potty room I was talking about. They can indeed both get in here. We have another bathroom upstairs, which is pretty good, and then we have the small toddler room, which is cute. I thought it worked out pretty nice. It's a good layout. And the house is not big. It's not tiny, but it's not that big. It's only 2 bedrooms. I hope that you enjoyed this little video. I had a lot of fun with this one. I like speed builds. I hope that you do too. If you enjoyed this, I'll link some more of my speed builds down below. And on that note, I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, everybody. On second thought, you aren't allowed to delete my cow plant. If you download this house, you are not allowed to get rid of my cow plant. That's an order. It stays. The murderous creature stays.